We're getting some news about War Pets Season 2 and so much more for the next upcoming update that in my opinion is gonna be the biggest update since the start of the game of Call of Dragons. So stick around in this video because the developers have just released a fantastic Q&A giving us hints about War Pets Season 2, what can we expect, and what the direction they want to take the game into. Without further ado, let's go. What is up guys, MEOWER here back with a brand new Call of Dragons video. So you can probably hear the excitement from my voice about the news we just received for the game and what's coming next in the next update. We're getting some reveals about how war pets are gonna work, how we're gonna be able to obtain them, and what the name of the new map is gonna be, along with some other new features that are gonna be included in the next 1.0.18 update. So I don't want to give any more introductions, just, you know, the usual subscribe, like the video, blah, 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 and let's get started, man. I'm so excited. So, starting off, this is a post by Rusty Leo. He usually posts the developer Q&As. So, that being said, let's go. So this developer Q&A will focus on Season 1 Plus improvements to features and a sneak peek about the new content for Season 2, including war pets. So, number one, since S1 Plus began, leveling up my heroes has felt like a grind and is particularly slow. Leveling up to level 50 plus non-gathering heroes will you be doing anything to change this? So if you're not aware, right now they did place a semi-cap on heroes that you're not going to be able to level them past level 50 unless it's through PvP methods. The first time it opens, it has a merit to XP ratio of 1 to 1.5, I think, or 1.75. It was something completely minuscule and almost impossible to notice. I think where does it open? I think it opens at like zone 2, along with zone 2. Yeah, there we go. Along with the semi-protected level 2 pass when it opens, and then the ratio vastly increases with zone 3. When it opens, it becomes 1 to 10, so that is when it becomes much easier to be able to level up. But till you get to that point, it is such a grind, and it's so, I believe it's so demoralizing, really, even for me. Like, it felt so agitating not being able to level up my commanders as fast as I used to be able, whether if it was from sending them as the secondary to gathering or from just farming darklings and dumping XP books on them. So let's see what the developers has said to that. So we're aware that leveling up experience in the new season has left some players unsatisfied. True. We're currently looking at ways to accelerate level up process in new season, enriching other aspects of gameplay. Okay, so hopefully they look at the numbers, really. It's all about the numbers. So if the first zone has a ratio of 1 to 5, and then the zone 3 has a ratio of 1 to 10, I think that would be more than perfect, really. But still, locking XP behind PvP, I don't know how to feel about it in general, even since the update. But anyway, let's not dwell on that. Let's go to the second question. After a server merge, players start fighting over regions straight away. The losing side barely even gets a chance to gather resources and fight in PvE properly, and this can affect their early game development. Is there a way to avoid this? So if you're not aware, they did place a change where as soon as you land in a season now, you're going to have a 48 piece shield that cannot be broken, and you cannot break it, where you cannot, basically you can't interact with any alliance except your own. So that's something, I guess, but still 48 hours might not be enough, but we'll see how it feels like next season as soon as the new season begins. So let's see the answer. When the new season starts, some players will take the lead and grow stronger, crowding out weaker players and giving them less breathing room. That is true. We're looking into ways of fixing this problem, such as optimizing server merge matchmaking. Yes, please. And introducing protection mechanisms and starting regions at the beginning of the new season, as well as other solutions. Here's the thing, I feel like it's better just to improve matchmaking in general because, well, matchmaking as it is right now is not very fair. Right now, server 2, the one I'm in, is miles ahead of every other server here, so it kind of made sense for us just to bulldoze them easy. Even if it wasn't for the fact that we have more T5 players on our side, just the fact that The average player in server 2 is miles ahead of the average player in other servers. For example, there's even a player that is purely free to play, Captain Snowball. Doesn't even have Lily and he's almost 40 million power. So you can put it into perspective in comparison to other players that are slightly spenders but still didn't have the same time to develop. So I do hope they try to put a fix on this and not just a band-aid fix on it, just a proper fix, either improve matchmaking or figure out a way to make all players catch up to each other eventually. The next question. Rules for semi-protected passes in Season 1 Plus have led to situations where an alliance wins a battle against another alliance but can't attack the losing side's starting region. Meanwhile, losing side can still move through the path. That is true. Yes, you can always get raided and such. But let's see what the developers have said. I don't really have any thoughts on that part, really. I haven't experienced it enough to give my proper thoughts from both sides. I've only experienced it from the winning side, and I can tell you that it feels kind of annoying not being able to deal with raiders. Anyway, in Season 1 Plus, we've discovered that some players will enter the affiliated region of other players in their union. This has nothing to do with union, though. Attack their opponents in order to make combat more fair and prevent situations where a defeated alliance has no place to flee to. We've limited the player's abilities to move through passes. If their union does not control Behemoth Layer in that passes region. In future seasons, we're planning to incorporate safe zones in order to make gameplay fairer. This feature is still under development, once you know. I feel like this answer has nothing to do with the question. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask about this because it feels like this question is asking about a specific alliance versus alliance, and the answer has something related to unions, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, next question will be: you will be able to recall a message feature to chat. You will be able to recall messages in 1.0.18. Oh, nice. That's always nice to have. Will you add a union chat feature? So if you don't know, a union starts in Season 1 Plus, meaning they are pure allies. You cannot target each other. You cannot use each other's territories, but you can just fight alongside each other without any fear of having any friendly fire to it. So they're gonna add a union chat. Nice. Since the new season began, we noticed that alliances and unions often message each other for the purposes of planning and battle preparation, of course. We're currently working on a union chat feature and let you know when we have more info. That's cool. I hope they do add that. I think it will be a pretty good change and add more strategic depth. Anyway, the commander deputy pairing suggestions are the one I usually use. Oh yeah, I know that. It's a pain to have keep changing that, and sometimes, especially some of the saved marches, when you go for deploy for either create legions or multi create, they get completely bugged out sometimes. So let's see here. At 1.0.18, you'll be able to swap out commanders and deputy quickly. Ooh, making it easier to create different legion configurations for different scenarios. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Next up, will you be adding engineering talents that allow heroes to gain XP through constructing buildings? That's the thing. I don't feel like engineering is that big of an aspect, or engineering commanders are that much big of a priority to add just a specific tool. I mean, the only engineering commander that's purely engineering is pretty much Ordo. And then some players just drop Greg with him because he's the only non-legendary that has it. There is also Nico, but no one really uses Nico for engineering because he's a legendary archer commander and quite frankly very useful in PvP to just waste on having him on the engineering. So I don't know. I don't think you should though. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if they add something, it will open my eyes to it, but still. Anyway, now for the juicy part. The juicy part. What new gameplay and events are coming up? So we've spoken about war pets, and we've spoken about the new map. So let's see if our predictions were correct. 1.0.18 will introduce war pets. You'll be able to capture them on the map and bring them to your pet sanctuary. So they're going to be adding maybe a new building here. that says Pet Sanctuary in the building section. Maybe. We'll see. And you can just find them roaming the map or something. So they were a bit like Pokemon. Ah, I see. So you can just try to catch them all, maybe? Interacting with your war pets in the sanctuary could lead to some exciting surprises. So the same way you can interact with your commanders, like this, and it eventually gives you rewards. It unlocks new emojis. As you can see here, let's see if we can find the emojis here. Like this. So I'm guessing they're gonna be adding more emojis for me to collect. I haven't even finished collecting the current emojis. Damn. I'll try to collect them all eventually. And train your war pets up to become stronger and more capable in battle, then unleash them in your fight against darkness. Ooh, I wonder about this part. This part is the one that kind of worries me because finding them on the map doesn't sound very pay to win. It sounds completely free to be able to obtain them, but leveling them up though might be a different story. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, the update is pretty close. I think it's gonna be the patch notes will be out within 2 weeks, maybe, give or take, and then we're gonna be able to try it out all in the middle of September-ish. And that's not all. Season 2, the Icebound Oath. Oh, we have a name for the season, Icebound Oath. We'll begin with 1.0.18. The first batch of players will be able to explore the Belleron. What's Belleron? From late August? What? What's Belleron? Is it in the Tales section? Or in the Codex? What? What's Belleron? Okay. From late August. And enjoy all new season stories. Okay, west of the Eternal Sea. Where's the Eternal Sea? I think, oops. The Eternal Sea here. This is the Silent Sea, Southern Eternal Sea, Eastern Eternal Sea. So this area, huh? To the right of it. The west of the Eternal Sea? Wait, so the other side. Wait, what? Sea of Coral? Huh, that's weird. Lies a land of new forces, new landforms, and new behemoths. 2 new behemoths, maybe? Wink, wink. And more news about the Icebound Oath will be available in 1.0 update announcements, so stay tuned. I'm so excited for that. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Hype, 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 hype. And then that's all for our developer Q&A. If you have any questions or comments about what we've discussed or any other aspects, feel free to get in touch with us via our official community pages or via support. Thank you once again for supporting Call of Dragons. Ho, ho, ho. I am so hyped up for this. This is gonna be so amazing and so much hype, 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 hype train, baby. Choo choo! Again, this is just, I guess this is a typo, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this update though. I think it's gonna be absolutely amazing. Definitely gonna be amazing, definitely gonna hold a lot of surprises as well. So, yeah. I'm so hyped up, and I hope you guys are as well. The thing I'm most looking forward to is probably gonna be the war pets and what the new map is gonna be looking like. They didn't mention anything about the 2 new commanders, I guess maybe just because they got revealed. But yeah, let me guys what you think in the comments down below or join our Discord. Also, we did hit 2,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for that. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm so grateful, ever so grateful for you guys. I wouldn't have done it without you guys. On that note, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and I will see you in the next video. Meow meow!